Hello.
What's going on up there?
I'm just pruning and tying up the roses. I hope I wasn't interfering with your work.
Oh, not at all. I'm glad you're here. I was thinking about you. Something you said the other night.
What did I say?
Something rather strange. You said you'd been adopted by Mrs. Barrett.
What's so strange about that?
Well, you didn't say Mr. and Mrs. Barrett. Weren't you adopted by both of them?
Well, yes, of course.
Then why did you say Mrs. Barrett?
I don't know. I suppose it was because she suggested that she was alone so much of the time, and I mustn't keep you from your work.
Be careful.
Oh, I'm all right. How's that for an entrance?
Perfect. I'm delighted to see you. All of you.
Thank you. I do hope I've interrupted you in your work.
You have. Constantly, all morning.
But how could I? I haven't been with you until just now.
Oh, yes, you have. I've been thinking about you and about Quentin.
Who told you his name?
Glenn Roby.
How did he happen to tell you?
I asked him.
Why?
Because I hated Quentin.
Do you know him?
No.
Then why do you hate him?
Because you knew him.
That's nice. You're going to hate everybody I know?
You've lost your ring.
No, I took it off an hour ago. Forever.
Come on, Mom, hurry up!
I'll race you across. 1, 2, 3, go!
Come on, Lynn. Keep it up. Come on. Lynn's going to win.
No, Ellen. Ellen always wins.
The winner! Don't forget we have a date after lunch.
What's the matter with you? Oh, come in.
Hello, Roby.
Quiet, please. Quiet. You take your things.
Thank you.
Well, hello. What in the world brought you here?
An airplane. I grabbed the first one I could catch after getting your telegram yesterday.
Why all the rush?
I wanted to be among the first to congratulate you on your forthcoming marriage.
Well, we hadn't planned to announce it for a while, but since you've let the cat out of the bag... Darling, this is Russell Quinton. My fiancé, Richard Holland.
How do you do?
Might I have a moment with you alone?
Certainly. We can go in the library. Will you excuse us?
Mrs. Barron, Ruth.
True?
I'm so happy for Ellen.
Oh,
For
thank you,
both
Ruth.
of you.
Well, that's all very well, but what I want to know is when and how.
Well,
I'm sorry, Russ. Really, I am.
I never expected you to come here in the midst of a political campaign.
When do you plan to be married?
As soon as possible.
Would it be convenient for you to postpone it until the fall?
Until after election, you mean?
Well, it wouldn't do me much good for the news to get out that I'd been jilted and thrown aside like an old shoe.
Oh, come now, Russ. Surely there's no political significance in the fact that a lady has changed her mind.
I don't understand it, Ellen. I always knew you'd never marry me while your father was alive. But after he died, I thought there might be a chance. What happened?
I'm in love. We intend to get married at once. Tomorrow. Don't look so downcast. I'll still be able to vote for you.
Perhaps you don't think I'm good enough for you, or romantic enough. I know people thought I was marrying into the Barrett family for reasons, but that's not true. I want you to know that I had only one reason. I want you to know that I was in love with you. I'm not a man who loves often, Ellen. I love once.
Thank you, Russ. That's quite a concession.
I loved you. And I'm still in love with you.
That's a tribute.
And I always will be. Remember that.
Russ, is that a threat?
Now, look here, Ellen.
Darling, will you marry me?
Why, you unpredictable little...
And I'll never